My name is Mighty Beard, and we are back here for another episode from the TimeCraft server. We've been AFKing here at the Iron Farm and the Frozen Outlands village for at least 6 hours. I don't know. My schedule kind of got thrown through a loop. We've got roofers today, so I'm up super early. This is not good. But let's go ahead and check to see how our farm did. So again, I think we started off with I'm trying to think. When we went to bed, it was roughly 5.25 stacks, 5.5 stacks thereabouts. So let's see how we. Oh, actually, you know what? No, we started fresh because I had moved everything into this chest. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, so let's. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got a working iron farm now, and yeah, that means we should probably think about how we're gonna ship this to the market. All right, but that is not what we are going to be working on right now. What we're going to be working on right now is a new building. It's going to be a major sized building. About 37 blocks across is what we're looking at right now, but Cloey and I, we have put our heads together, and we are going to build something. It should be amazing. All right, so as you can see, we're putting together a huge build. This is going to be fantastic once it's completed. However, in the meantime, we've taken a break, a lunch break, construction crew lunch break. That is what we do. But while Cloey was working on that, I was over here working on the villager breeder. So ignore the mismatch of blocks. I just was using whatever was on hand. But we've gone through the process of updating this a bit so that we could connect like a little pathway. So basically, our villagers breed up over here, and then they find a workstation and enter in. And we do this one at a time. And basically, it's just a matter of placing the workstation, opening that gate, allowing one through, closing that gate. This guy will come back and then walk in here, and we close. There's like a little fence gate right behind him. You can just barely make it out. We close that as soon as he gets in, and then yeah, it's just a matter of placing the workstation, checking out the trade, taking the workstation if we don't like it, or completing the trade, locking it in. So that's what we've been working on right now, and it's just a matter of just testing it, expanding it as we go. But we're at a point where I am, I think, ready to give a test to a zombification system. It really could just be a matter of knocking these blocks, knocking this one. We could have a powered rail there. We could have We could have a regular rail, and just bring the zombie back out. So and we can do that. So basically we could use a lever to power the rail. Zombie would move around and go here, and he should be able to hit this villager, and then we could theoretically use another lever. Yeah, just to power this rail, and then that should shoot him back over. And then while that happens, we can go ahead and do what we need to do as far as splash potion weakness and golden apple. We did a little bit of shopping, did a little bit of shopping in the marketplace. But yeah, I think this is overall going to be pretty solid, and I think a zombie in a minecart should be able to reach the villager from down here. But I guess we're gonna find out. So, yeah, to find out, we actually have to get a zombie and somehow get the zombie into a minecart. We are on the search for a zombie. We have found one. Let's go ahead and see if he will pick anything up. All right, totally bypass that. Let's try it again. All right, did not pick that up. We'll give it one more shot. Nope. Oh, okay, he picked that up. Cool. So let's go ahead and bring him inside. All right. Watch, whoop. Okay, little juke and jive. Let's go ahead and bring him over here. And he's wearing a helmet, so he should not despawn. But we might have to play around with this idea. So come on. So I set up a little bit of a trap for him. And basically, I want him to follow me onto this. And then hopefully we can get him to jump down. There we go. Okay, and he is there. And then check this magic out. Let's make sure we've got this set up. So he will stop right there. Very good. So loop around. Loops all the way over here. And now we have a zombie. And that is perfect. So now we can go ahead and test this. So let's go ahead and break this down. All right, I think we are ready to run our first test. And again, Depth Strider 3 at 27. So let's go ahead, flip the switch. So basically how this is going to work, I'm going to flip this switch. So send the zombie over there. The zombie should be able to make some attacks. And we'll go ahead and clear this. That way we can see what's going on. But not only does he have a helmet, I also gave him a enchanted diamond sword, same one I've got. So sharpen is 2, sweeping edge 2, and I'm breaking 3. Hopefully sweeping edge doesn't cause it to reach through that block. I wouldn't think it would. So, but regardless, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. Didn't think that one through. Okay, he got enough power that time. Okay. So now he should be focused in on the zombie. Can he reach the zombie? That is the question. Maybe he can't. Oh, that would be so awful. But let's just make sure he's not like trying to pathfind to us. Huh. This dude's not even worried. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Is he all the way up? Suppose he could go a little bit further. Let's go ahead. Let's try to push him forward. Okay. So now he's all the way forward. Can he hit that villager? I mean, What would be stopping him? He's right up on him. It was right around that moment that I tried maneuvering some things around, a villager got loose, and my internet went down. So we've hopped into a creative test world, and internet is still down about an hour later, so who knows? Who knows what's happening? But this gave me a lot of time to figure out maybe a solution, okay? So I tried a few different things. So I tried to get it so that the rail went right up to the villager, but even if I power it, the zombie isn't going to move away because the cart doesn't have that block to push it. So instead, I'm kind of playing around with this system, and it's not ideal. There's some things that I'd like to change, but I'm just not knowledgeable enough with redstone, and I'm trying to keep it compact, right? But basically, by default, this will always be powered. So if we want to zombify, we go ahead and lower him down, okay? And he's still blocked in there because of the fence gate. And then we go ahead and power this guy. So he goes down and then gets caught right there, okay? I didn't think of that through, but basically he'd get caught right there, and then they would have happy fun time, right? Okay, and then I would go ahead and bring him back up. That guy would shoot that guy would shoot around, and then we would turn off that block. So again, it's not perfect. I'm definitely definitely not sure how I want to go about doing this, especially because we're going to run into an issue where bringing villagers back in here. So for the time being, where we are is not the permanent location. That's going to be where we're going to be pushing villagers in as we go through this process every time. But we're going to be moving them from there over to the new the new trading hall that Cloey and I are building. So what we've got right now is a little bit more complicated than we need. We only need one of these pits, and theoretically, we could have that hallway just come straight down like this, and I don't think that's going to block any redstone. Yeah. So the hall would be like this. This would be open, and they would just walk in, and instead of the fence gate here. Instead of the fence gate here, the fence gate would actually be over on the other side. And now I'm realizing maybe there's some problems with this idea. All right, still no internet. About half an hour, 45 minutes later, I think we got a working concept. So we're going to test it out right now together. So basically what I've done is I've simplified some stuff. So the breeding chamber would be here, and again, we're just showing it in glass so that we can kind of see through. And then over here, I've got two switches. So this one is always on, and this is well, not always on, but by default it is on, and it's going to control a number of things. So the first thing it's going to control is this piston. Well, there's a piston underneath this block. So flicking that, the piston goes down. And it also turns off this rail. So if you come back over here, the piston turns on the rail. And then this lever is always off, or off by default. And if we want to send him over, all we need to do is this. Okay? So now what we need to do is verify that our villager will pathfind. Okay? So he has seen that now. He should not see. Oh. Okay. Well, that all right, so we've got our villager in place. So let's go ahead and open up the fence gate. He should see his workstation as soon as we open that up. And then we just wait for him to walk in, and then we go ahead and close that up. So it's just kind of a it's just about the same concept as what we had before. Come on, just walk in, man. What? Okay, villager is in place. Now what we want to do is we want to get him in motion, and then we've got to time it. So as soon as he goes to the back, we hit this lever, he drops down and immediately starts taking damage. Bring that back up. He gets sent over here, and yeah, working concept. This is fantastic. Then we can go ahead and heal this villager, and yeah, and there really isn't a whole lot to it. This will take me a while to remember, but this is our module. So it's just two switches. We've got this one to send him in and out, and this one to bring this guy up and down. All right, we are back on the server, and we are ready for our first test. We've gone ahead and applied the design that we did in Creative World over here. So let's go ahead and test it. First, we'll flip this switch, and that should send our villager going back and forth. Okay, then we'll flip this switch. That villager will fall down, immediately start getting hit, and yeah, hopefully turn. Now, one thing that I did just notice, this guy does maybe have the ability to get out. No, it doesn't seem it. Oh, and he died. Okay, so that was a failed test. Okay, we have moved our second villager over, so now we can go ahead and give this a go again. Just verifying that our zombie is moving back and forth, and then we'll just wait, maybe, for this guy to go down. Come on. Go ahead and turn around. By the way, this is our efficiency 5 guy. Come on. He is caught there, and our zombie should be able to reach him. Yes. 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 It worked. Okay. So, splash potion weakness. And we turn him. All right, so our villager has turned. I've done a little bit of trading to see what else we could open up. I got quite a few bookshelves. I know we were looking to get some bookshelves for TT, but yeah, our efficiency 5 went from 52 to 27 originally. I did some trades to open up some stuff, and it's down to 23. This is the prize. This is the prize that we want. Fortune 3 for 1 emerald. Don't mind if I do. We've got a lot of grinding to do. We've got to basically redo this process so many times. And I don't know what the correct order will be. It most likely won't be what we just did, which is lock these guys in trades, then try to turn them, because we are on normal mode, which means there is a 50% chance that the villager will die. So it'll be a waste of time. Try to lock them into a trade, then try to turn them, only for them to die. It'd be awful. So, but anyways, my name is Mighty Beard. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you do, hit that like button and subscribe. You'll be notified anytime there's new content on the channel. We will play Minecraft again together very soon. Later.